Nice. That, my friends, is G-Rock Sessions. Mike Doughty,
All right.
powered by Bud Light, keeps it coming. That was originally on, was it Rockety Roll?
Rockety Roll.
Rockety
yeah.
Roll, which came out, I guess, 2003-ish?
2003, yeah.
Wow. And then re-released, of course, and reworked a little bit.
Yeah, I souped it up because basically I wanted it like played on the radio and stuff.
And I'll tell you something, it's on Golden Delicious, the the recent collection. And boy, right out of the box, it was one of those records that everybody was like, have you heard the new Mike Doughty? Have you heard the new? I mean, It was just, from being here and sort of involved in, how music gets transferred back and forth from radio stations and stuff. It was one of those records. Definitely a turning point year for you, I guess, this year, 2008.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Totally.
2005 was one of those years for you.
Yeah, that was the year my first, I met Dave Matthews at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
And he signed me to ATO. He loves me. I love him. It's a love city we have going.
Yeah, that's good.
His wife's a friend of mine, and I bumped into her, and she brought me back to the inner sanctum at Bonnaroo, and yeah, he loved 27 Jennifers, actually. That was the song.
Well, too, he took you, was it that year that he decided to take you out on tour with him?
It was next year. It was once
year.
I finished the record, once I finished Hottie Melodic.
And what was it like to play Madison Square Garden?
It was cool.
That must have been great for you being a New Yorker.
It was super cool. You
Yeah.
know? It's kind of overwhelming, really.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
It's almost like that moment in time where your feet are off the ground and you go, wait a minute, did I just do that?
It's amazing.
And you did Letterman that year and stuff?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. So you know what? We have like a fan base of people here. I'm going to bring Erin up to the mic. I have to. Erin is our morning show co-host. She has been such a fan of yours. She basically, I'm not going to call her a Doughty groupie, but we have called her that because she's sort of followed you around from,
nice.
When you're around this area. So I know I get to do this interview, and I know you're probably saying, you got to ask him a question.
Oh, man. All right. See, I had no idea she was going to give me this chance either.
Of course not.
Well,
Wow.
I have to say, one of the reasons I like your solo stuff, Mike, is that as somebody who was like an English major floating my way through school, like your phrasing, I think one of the reasons that so many of his fans are such devoted Doughty devotees, as Terrie puts it, is the phrasing. So I know like my personal favorites are I've snossed and lost.
Yeah.
Running away to join the office.
Yeah,
is there ever a phrase that you sat back and you said, damn, that was pretty good. I actually have to, that one's one of my personal favorites. Or is it,
Snossed and Lost was pretty heavy, yeah.
it was on one of your tour t-shirts too that I was
Yeah,
getting
exactly,
because of it.
yeah.
So that was probably your A plus.
I dug that
Can't
one,
top
yeah.
it. All
Yeah.
right, that's my deal. I'm out.
Cool.
I had to do that. She's such a huge fan. Had to do that.
Thanks, Aaron.
So let me also ask you, music business from when you were in soul coughing to music business now. Different, better, worse, more control, less control? What are you thinking?
Well, Soul Coughing was very lucky on Warner Brothers because they really let us do whatever we wanted to. They were super nice. It wasn't like, I hear a lot of people had experiences with labels where they kind of, put the clamp on them and made them do stuff, but we had a great experience. Of course, I love being on ATO. Just the roster is like amazing. My Morning Jack and Liz Phair now, and Radiohead now, and
super quality. Artists,
David Gray, and but it's very interesting because actually, to be totally frank, when I had like a video on MTV and was playing to like 2,500 people a night, I wasn't making as much money as I was 2 years later when I had nothing. I was selling my own CD and I was playing to 250 people a night. Yeah, so it was a real eye-opener.
Yeah, people would never really think that. But definitely, too, at this point in your career, there's got to be a sense of satisfaction, I would imagine, that you're feeling, saying, you know what, I've got a lot more control over this.
Yeah, and, I try and take it light, and, it's great that it's on the radio and stuff, but I just try and, keep my head down and keep working, keep writing stuff, and,
You love the gig, you do the gig.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be doing this when I'm 72,
Awesome.